Blades, the last time you got in the ring with me, I broke you off something that Ajax couldn't take off. I'm not finished with you yet. You know what? I can't believe that you want to do it again. Something's wrong with you, and I know what it is. I've been talking to a few people around here. You're punch drunk. That's what's wrong with you. I tell you what else I'm going to do to you. I'm going to get the left knee. I'm going to disjoint it. When I get to your back, it's going to knock 2 or 3 vertebrae out. And then when I get to your neck, I'm going to snap it like Mustafa knows how. I can't wait to get you in the ring again. This time I'll make sure I get it right. And now, I was slipping a little bit because I didn't know how tough you were. But now, Billy Blades, you are going down and you're going to get squeezed by Mustafa Sahib.
I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the pit and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back. Homie, I'm all pro, and you're just an amateur. You can try as hard as you can, but you can't handle us. I'm waiting at the pit and signing autographs. I'm always in first place, you always in the back.
APW faithful, welcome to another exciting edition of All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. I'm JJ Purdum, and alongside me, my broadcast colleague, Matthew Theall.
The greatest mind in professional wrestling sitting in. Again on Gym Wars, look at this one-on-one contest. Mustafa Saeed, Billy Blade Part 2.
Mustafa Saeed trying to exact revenge for Billy Blade stealing a victory last time here on Gym Wars.
Well, that's not all that we have on Gym Wars today. Look at this as well. One-on-one Dylan Drake, Sir Samurai.
The Golden Boy, the #1 contender to the APW Universal Heavyweight Championship, takes on Sir Samurai. Sir Samurai's rise here in APW has been meteoric, and recently he stood up for Maria, one of our young students here at APW, over Dylan Drake.
The main event, of course, the Universal Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Colt Cabana comes back to APW to challenge Timothy Thatcher.
The former worldwide internet champion, former NWA world champion, gets a crack at the Universal Heavyweight Championship.
How you guys doing? Professional wrestler Colt Cabana here all the way from Chicago, Illinois. I have came to Hayward, California. I have came to APW, and I have came to Halloween Hell. Ready to have some fun. That's what Halloween's all about. Here I am, ready to make it.
The challenger for the main event this week on Gym Wars is fired up and ready. Could we see a new Universal Heavyweight Champion crowned on Gym Wars this week, Matthew Theall?
Quite possibly. I mean, look what happened last time Colt Cabana came charging in All Pro Wrestling. He won the Worldwide Internet Championship.
And it happened in a moment's notice. Of course, he lost that championship to Rick Luxury. And now, Billy Blade takes on, for the second time, Mustafa Saeed.
Making his way to the ring first, from Sunset Boulevard and the Hollywood Hills, weighing in at 221 pounds, the Rock of Love, Billy Blade.
No love lost with Billy Blade and the APW faithful. You hear it? A reaction very reminiscent to you, Matthew Theall, when you come up to the APW garage.
He's got to go for the personal attacks.
It's not a personal attack, it's an observation. As a commentator, we make observational commentary.
Well, let me make an observational comment on the great outfit that Billy Blade has decided to wear today.
You believe that this is cool?
That's great looking. That's high fashion right there.
I think you'd have to be high to think that that's fashionable. It might have been 1986, 88.
You don't get it, you don't understand it. That's what makes it high fashion, right?
But again, my wife gets on to me because I think that sweatpants with pockets is high fashion. You know, the ones that look like khakis?
Yeah, I do.
Of his opponent, Mustafa Saeed, going to exact revenge for Billy Blade stealing a victory last time here at the APW garage. Well, he's just as adept at pulling a knife on you than out-wrestling you. The original gangster, Mustafa Saeed.
And his opponent making his way to the ring from South Central Los Angeles, weighing in at 255
Mustafa Saeed, who would have thought that when he started his career in Smoky Mountain Wrestling so many years ago that he would become a crowd favorite here at APW in 2012.
Like you said, he looks like he's more likely to stab Billy Blade than wrestle him. Look like that guy.
Stupid music off. You weren't gangster. You were as gangster as AJ Kirsch. You know his favorite band's Nickelback, right? Oh, so great. So I beat you last month, and you want a little bit more of the Rock of Love? Well, when push comes to shove, I'm the Rock of Love. But you need to search him for weapons.
Billy Blade.
A poet. So eloquent. When push comes to shove, I am the Rock of Love.
You gotta be kidding me. That was just atrocious. He rhymed 2 words together, and you're acting like he's Edgar Allan Poe.
Is he published?
He's not published.
Get him published.
Oh, this is one of your new goals in wrestling?
Yeah. Get the Worldwide Internet Championship back around the waist of Harry Bun Dishes and get Billy Blade's poetry published. Are my 2 biggest goals in life.
You heard it here first on APW Gym Wars, APW faithful.
You know what's on the top of Billy Blade's goal list today here on Gym Wars?
What would that be?
Beating Mustafa Saeed once again.
Well, he did get a victory over him last time they met here at Gym Wars.
A stunning victory. Stunning. Of course, Billy Blade ready to go. Look at him charging Mustafa Saeed, who's jumping out of the way. He's scared.
You are not watching the same match. Oh, a kick to the midsection after a left hand. Oh, and look at that punch right to the head of Mustafa Saeed. Oh! And now pummeling each other in the corner. Mustafa Saeed getting the better of that exchange. Saeed following Blade into the corner. Look at those clubbing forearm smashes right across the shoulder blades of Billy Blade. Blade meets the turnbuckles on the opposite side.
Given any opportunity, any chance, Mustafa Saeed will put the tar out of him.
And that's what he's doing right now. Charges in.
Oh man,
With
like
that flying shoulder.
like a freight train.
And now Billy Blade getting picked up. That's it. A back suplex. Oh, dropped in the back of his head and neck.
Impact.
Mustafa Saeed firmly in control. Goes for the cover. You saw they were trying to hold him down with that forearm right across the head. Ooh, a headbutt by Billy Blade. Blade with a kick to the midsection and Mustafa to the outside.
Right, now Billy Blade with the high ground. Exactly the opportunity he needs for maximum impact. There we go.
And Blade going to the outside. This is a dangerous territory to be in with Mustafa Saeed. Oh, so dangerous out in the war zone.
Face to the post.
He got his face right to that post, just kissed it.
Oh, there we go. That's a classic Billy Blade chop right to the chest. Beautiful.
Saeed back into the ring and Billy Blade follows suit.
Oh, big kick right to the ribs.
I'll tell you what, those shots to the ribs, that is going to take away your win.
Billy Blade just choking the life out of Mustafa Saeed. I love it.
Okay, just hold down your relation right now.
You ain't gangster.
It's supposed to be implied.
Yeah, you ain't gangster. That's right.
Billy Blade choking away on Mustafa, utilizing the entire 5 count. Saeed off the ropes. Vicious kick right to the face of Billy Blade.
Nowhere.
The Rock of Love tour stops right here in the APW garage today.
Just another huge, ferocious shot to the face.
A handful of tights and just pulls Mustafa Saeed into the turnbuckles. And Blade now using his foot to choke the life out of Mustafa.
He's trying to restrain Mustafa Saeed. He's like a wild animal in there.
Billy Blade is so adept at fighting. Look at that overhead chop. Oh, and a reversal by Saeed. The original gangster with a couple of his own. You see the pain etched in the face of Billy Blade. Irish whip from Mustafa. Off the ropes. Here comes the
there we go. Billy Blade continuing to outsmart the Mustafa Saeed at every turn.
He scouted it. Little air guitar.
He's a national air guitar champion, 6 years running.
6 years, really.
6 year running.
Drives the point of the elbow right to the head of Mustafa.
Giant dome to Mustafa Saeed. Well placed kick to the jaw.
He scouted that thing.
It's another elbow to the dome. Uh-oh.
Mustafa Saeed trying to fight out from under. That's a hard position to be in. To be on your knees in front of Billy Blade. And look at that. Mustafa choking away. They're going to go for a clubbing forearm smash. right across the chest.
Oh man, now Billy Blade's the one on the outside. Uh-oh.
That'll damage your sternum.
Not sure what Toby was looking at, but he didn't stop Mustafa from going out there. They're breaking the rules out there is what they're doing.
Saeed follows him to the outside, and a well-placed kick right to the head of Billy Blade. This thing is denigrated down into a fight on the outside.
Hey, now Billy, roll, Billy, roll.
I don't think he's got anything left.
Whoa. Mustafa's got a chair.
You got a steel chair. Toby Reynolds admonishing Mustafa Saeed about the chair. That's going to get you disqualified. You bring in weapons like that. You should know better.
This should already be disqualification, introducing weapons. Does Mustafa Saeed understand?
He hasn't used them, so I mean, come on. Billy Blade just put the chair on himself.
Whoa, hey, who hit Billy Blade with a chair?
Nobody. Oh, Toby did not fall for that. He had his back turned. You've got to be kidding me. This is a travesty of justice.
What happened?
And the winner of this contest by disqualification in 4 minutes and 18 seconds, the Rock of Love, Billy Blade.
What happened? Who hit Billy with a chair?
Nobody.
Was it New Jack?
It wasn't New Jack. Seriously, you weren't watching the wrestling
I was
action?
answering your text message. I didn't see what happened. Who hit Billy with a chair?
Billy Blade placed the chair on himself. He got himself a disqualification.
What lies are you spouting?
I'm telling you what I witnessed.
Billy Blade would never do. Look at this. Mustafa Saeed's gonna hit a referee. This is someone you look up to?
This is a warranted thing right here.
Warranted?
Who would blame him?
I gotta hand it to you, Billy. I was sitting in the back and I just happened to be watching this match. And you pulled a fast one. Unfortunately, I cannot reverse the referee's final decision, Billy. But we all know that you didn't get knocked out. We all know the chair didn't hit you. You can get up any time. No? Yeah, Toby, it's okay, guys. It's all right. I can't reverse the decision. However, what I can do is make yet another match for the two of you. I do feel that you guys need to settle this. And I think the best place to do it, we've got a full stack card tonight. I don't want to take up any more time. Christmas Chaos. Final show of the year. Billy Blade versus Mustafa Saeed. No disqualification. No count out. And by the way, I know all about these. Falls count anywhere.
You heard it here, Christmas Chaos. What? Falls count anywhere. Matthew Theall, we're going to see Billy Blade and Mustafa Saeed. Falls count anywhere, Christmas Chaos.
Whoa, Mustafa's got a chair. And their Billy run.
It's like an early Christmas gift. Come early for the APW faithful.
No disqualifications, no countouts, falls count anywhere. Every card stacked against my friend Billy Blade.
It's about time. He holds 2 tainted victories over Mustafa Saeed, and now Mustafa Saeed will get to inexact revenge.
Exact revenge on Billy Blade after one of his friends, his cohorts, came out and smashed him in the head with a chair. He still needs revenge.
You saw the whole thing.
I know, I was answering a text I did not see. Who could do such a crime against Billy Blade?
Well, you heard it here. Christmas Chaos. It will happen at the APW Garage.
Coming up just a few weeks.
Well, those 2 tainted victories are to come back to fight Billy Blade on Billy Blade's keister.
Halloween Hell. The time of the carnival of shadows. Mikey J, you thought you were coming here for a tag match. You thought you were gonna have your little friend D-Torch in your corner. But we made sure that your little friend is gonna be nowhere to be found. And as you come to the ring tonight, I hope you see friends and they can wave you goodbye. Because tonight, Sledge and Omega, You're gonna have fun at your expense.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW Bootcamp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW Bootcamp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include the Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
APW faithful, we are back with more one-on-one wrestling action. The Golden Boy Dylan Drake going up against Sir Samurai.
Oh man, the Golden Boy Dylan Drake has never been better in my opinion, and I can't wait to see him rip Sir Samurai apart and take home his ponytail as a trophy.
The Golden Boy Dylan Drake has been going through a real transformation over the past couple of months in his quest to attempt to regain the APW Universal Heavyweight Championship. Remember, he won the Lucky 7 tournament and is the #1 contender to the richest prize in our sport. And he's got a great robe.
So look at this thing, look at it sparkle.
I only said that because you are just talking about the robe constantly.
That was probably the most miraculous and glorious robe I have ever laid my eyes on.
Making his way to the ring first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 224 pounds, the Golden Boy, Dylan Drake.
Look at it.
A complete
No, shut up and look at it.
The robe, yes, the robe is phenomenal. APW faithful, only Matthew Theall would comment on that robe that way. I don't personally care for the robe so much. You know who also doesn't care for robes?
I don't personally care for Sir Samurai.
Sir Samurai has had an amazing couple of months here at APW. The rise of Sir Samurai is still ongoing.
And his opponent making his way to the ring from the Nabuki Khan Dojo, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the smartest man in professional wrestling, Sir Samurai!
Sir Samurai, his meteoric rise, as you're talking about, where he's forcibly entered himself into tag team matches and inserted himself into business he didn't belong in and got in the face of a former Universal Heavyweight Champion who's about to rip him apart 6 ways from Sunday. This is the meteoric rise of Sir Samurai, or like he's an irritating gnat who's enjoying his 5 seconds of fame and he's about to be out of here.
Sir Samurai has had one of the most miraculous careers in all of Northern California and Oregon, and he has come to APW after a long career to finally make an impact, and he has been doing just that in one-on-one action as of late with victories over Drake Younger and countless others. And now, to be able to go one-on-one with the #1 contender to the Universal Heavyweight Championship. I'll tell you what, if he picks up a victory, this is going to be huge for Sir Samurai's career here at All Pro Wrestling.
Well, time will tell. We will find out at the end of this match who's going to stand tall. Will Dylan Drake be bending Sir Samurai backwards with the beta breaker, having him tap out and screaming in agony? Or will Dylan Drake tuck his tail and get out of here with Sir Samurai as the winner?
It's only something time will tell. We'll have to see. Look at the game face of Sir Samurai. Sir Samurai used to come out here with smiles and everything else, but he has truly taken the bull by the horns in trying to make an impact here at All Pro Wrestling.
Well, if there's one thing about Sir Samurai's wrestling personality that everybody needs to know is that when he's in that ring and the bell is rung, all games are over. He's serious. He wants to beat Dylan Drake with every fiery bit of his soul.
He's a fighter, an absolute fighter, and he has never been given anything. He's one of those professionals who literally scratches for tooth and nail for everything that he gets.
Dylan Drake, though, laying down the law. I like it.
Here we go, nose to nose, both men, just a little jaw jacking, a little smack talk. Dylan Drake, who has been at APW for so long, a former Universal Heavyweight Champion on a couple of occasions, the longest reigning ever APW Universal Heavyweight Champion. It's Sir Samurai in his quest to become one of the greatest stars in APW history. Collar and elbow tie-up. The two men lock horns. Sir Samurai with a strength advantage.
Sir Samurai all the way to 3, ignoring the referee. Is this an early sign of where his mindset is?
And Dylan Drake pointing at the referee, admonishing him about the count. And you heard Samurai telling Dylan Drake, don't worry about the ref, worry about me. And that's exactly where Dylan Drake's worries need to be, or on his opponent.
Ooh, nice kick to the gut. Shoved the face of Sir Samurai.
Dylan Drake pie facing Sir Samurai after that kick to the gut. Irish whip reversal by Samurai. Oh, and he just levels him with a clothesline. That back elbow takes Dylan Drake off his feet again. And look at that, Samurai just calling for it. Hip toss, down goes Dylan Drake. Rolls over. Sir Samurai just folded him up like a pretzel.
Whoa, what is this? Submission, he's yelling tap. Sir Samurai thinks he's got this one.
Dylan Drake's feet tangled up in the ropes. The only thing that saved him was his position.
I'd say skill, excellent ring awareness, APW Bootcamp training.
Absolutely, having the presence of mind, and that's something you can only learn in the APW Bootcamp.
Dylan Drake taking a much-needed breather. Don't blame him.
He's taking his time. His sweet time right now is Dylan Drake.
Shaking it up. There we go. All right, now he's ready to wrestle. He's bringing the action right back to Sir Samurai.
Another kick, and the #1 contender driving those elbows with the back
right
of the
there,
neck.
over the top rope. That's gorgeous.
Samurai held on to the ropes. He did not go to the outside. He's charging in Dylan Drake. Here comes Sir Samurai. Sunset flip up and over. Referee down. Not a 2 count only.
All right, Dylan Drake able to roll out of that one.
Just in the nick of time. And Samurai charging in. He is not letting up, giving no breathing room to Dylan Drake. An Irish whip reversal by Drake. Into the turnbuckles goes Sir Samurai. A charging. Dylan Drake up in the air.
Dylan Drake able to hold on. Here we go. Going up top. That's the one.
Oh, he gets a shot right to the stomach by Sir Samurai. And now a throat shot. Samurai with a body press, military press right to the center of the ring. I'll tell you what, Matthew Theall, is he not making an impact this week on Gym Wars?
I mean, he threw Dylan Drake off the top rope. I mean, that's really more taking advantage of gravity than really beating up Dylan Drake, if anything. There we go, Dylan Drake again outsmarting Sir Samurai, who is the smartest man in wrestling.
A handful of tights, and now driving the shoulder of Sir Samurai into that unforgiving steel turnbuckle, steel post. And a kick. Dylan Drake just staying right on top of Sir Samurai. He recognizes that Samurai is a real threat.
Remember, I think this is how Dylan Drake injured the shoulder of the Rock legend scum, Adam Thornstowe.
And Thornstowe is close friends with Sir Samurai outside of the professional wrestling business. Maybe he's trying to send a message to Thornstowe, who is convalescing at home.
Also, he's trying to send a message to everybody associated with Timothy Thatcher in any way, shape, or form.
Up in the air and drives that foot. He got a lot of height and weight on that, driving on that shoulder 2 times. That shoulder has been driven into the steel post. And look at that as he tries to drive his knee and trying to separate. Oh, that arm is being sickeningly twisted.
You know, Dylan Drake is the #1 contender for the Universal Heavyweight Championship, and when he does beat Sir Samurai, who's he going to look forward to as the champion? Will it be Timothy Thatcher continuing on his reign, or is Colt Cabana going to beat him in the main event tonight?
Either way, as the #1 contender, he is guaranteed an opportunity for that Universal Heavyweight Championship.
5 minutes has elapsed. 5 minutes.
Sir Samurai, you see him holding that hurt wing. That shoulder is hurting him. But he has still got a lot of fight left in him. He's shaking off the effects of that.
All he's really doing is displaying a target for Dylan Drake to take advantage of.
And Drake going right back to the same move, driving that knee into that separated shoulder.
Man, dropping that elbow, beautiful.
Really well placed by Dylan Drake. He is just using that Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson style of picking the body apart. Just taking a body part and really wrenching on it.
It's not often that you see Dylan Drake go after something that's not the back, so it's a refreshing change of pace.
Typically, Dylan Drake sets up the beta breaker with working the back and the legs and everything. this is a different pace. I would imagine he is trying to send a message to Timothy Thatcher. Driving the boot right to the head of Sir Samurai. Dylan Drake picking him back up to a vertical base. Irish whip into the turnbuckles goes Sir Samurai. And Dylan Drake comes in. Oh, a big sneaker splash, nobody home.
Oh, but he catches Sir Samurai right in that shoulder.
Samurai just...
There we go. Oh, this is what I thought he was going to be doing the whole time.
Come on, the Thatcher
That's the
stretch.
Thatcher stretch.
The Thatcher stretch right in the center of the ring by Dylan Drake. The Golden Boy has Timothy Thatcher's trainer in the center of the ring
And
tapping out.
He's tapping. Sir Samurai's tapping the Thatcher's move. Oh, this is great.
And the winner by submission in 6 minutes and 41 seconds, the Golden Boy, Dylan Drake.
The Golden Boy, Dylan Drake, picks up a victory over Sir Samurai this week on Gym Wars.
With the Thatcher stretch.
And the show, okay, he got the victory already as he drives the boots, putting the boots to Sir Samurai.
Now the victory was just poking fun at Timothy Thatcher. Now it's time to send that message.
Well, Sir Samurai did not go down easy. Just unfortunately, he met that ring post a couple of different times, and Dylan Drake employed a very smart mat game in working that body part the entire time, and then put him out with Timothy Thatcher's own maneuver, the Thatcher stretch.
Sir Samurai needs to stay down if he doesn't want Dylan Drake to break that arm.
Well, the guy has no quit in him. I'm just stomping on the arm of Sir Samurai as Dylan Drake. It's already over. He got a victory. You proved your point, you beat him. I'm more and more disgusted every time I see Dylan Drake.
APW faithful, let's give it up for Sir Samurai.
The APW faithful, very, very proud of Sir Samurai and his efforts.
Carnival of Shadows, Corvus, Omega, Sledge. You want to take out D-Torch? My partner, you want to break up the Breakfast Club? That's fine. That's fine. He's at home. He's recovering. But if you think I'm coming here alone, you're sadly mistaken. I made a call. I got a couple friends coming in. And if you don't know who they are, let me give you a little hint. Cuz...
Yo, dog. Carnival of Shadows? You messing with Mikey J? You took out D-Torch? We beat you guys before. Been there, done that.
True.
And we finna do it again, huh, T?
Yeah.
Huh, Mikey?
That's right.
Tell him, dog. At the end of the night, Carnival of Shadows, we're gonna have not just one, not two, but 3 Carnival of Shadow victims when they're down on the mat, looking straight up after they've taken the Riz bomb, and Mikey J stands victorious over them.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
See?
I'm talking about.
That's what we talking about.
Yada?
Yada boo boo. Yada mean?
Yada skate. Yee.
We out.
Oh, wait,
What was that?
APW faithful, next week, 6-man tag. The Carnival of Shadows take on Mikey J and the Suburban Commandos of D-Unit and T-Ren. It's happening next week here on Gym Wars.
What did they say there?
I don't speak awesome.
Speaking of awesome, look at this. Next week, Brian Tannen versus J.R. Kratos.
The unstoppable monster J.R. Kratos taking on Brian Tannen. I'll tell you what, it's looking like it's going to be a huge broadcast next week here on Gym Wars.
It's going to be able to contain this. And then, of course, up next, our main event, the Universal Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Colt Cabana, Timothy Thatcher.
The former APW Worldwide Internet Champion Colt Cabana, a former NWA World Champion. Can he claim the richest prize at APW, the Universal title?
5, 4.
If you would like to get involved behind the scenes with pro wrestling, we are looking for you. All Pro Wrestling is always on the lookout for talented interns in the areas of television production, including commentators, graphic design, and website design. We also have highly paid commission sales and marketing openings. For more information, email your qualifications and resume and tell us which area behind the scenes you'd love to be involved in. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396 or visit us at www.allprowrestling.net. Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having all pro wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Thatcher, I've dominated the internet and I've become the internet champion. Now it's time to become the universe champion because I keep on dominating the universe. I'll see you out there, buddy.
Colt Boom Boom Cabana. He has made a huge name for himself all over the independent wrestling scene.
I was back here, All Pro Wrestling. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, he wrestled with Alan Michaels fresh out of the boot camp. And now he's challenging for the Universal Heavyweight Championship.
The APW Universal Heavyweight Championship on the line. Colt Boom Boom Cabana has as much chance as anybody. This guy has so much heart. A former NWA World Heavyweight Champion on 2 occasions, and also a former APW Worldwide Internet Champion.
But can Colt Cabana take this match seriously? He's always in his fun games. He likes to play his little headstands and mess with Sparky Ballard's hair. But can he be serious in the ring against Timothy Thatcher for, as you said many times today, the richest prize in all pro wrestling?
Colt Cabana does love to have fun. He is all about fun, but when it comes right down to it, he loves professional wrestling.
God save the Queen.
Colt Cabana, Timothy Thatcher, one-on-one finally. Universal Heavyweight title is on the line. Made a promise to a friend. I'm not losing it until I get to battle Mr. Thornstowe again. Cabana, good luck to you, mate. God save the Queen.
Well, you heard Timothy Thatcher, the APW Universal Heavyweight Champion, very confident in his skills this week on Gym Wars to retain the championship.
Claiming that he's going to hold that championship until Adam Thornstowe's ready to come back and challenge him for it. But that means he's going to have to be able to defeat Colt Cabana here today, and he has to defeat Dylan Drake down the line.
Well, it needs to be said, that's even if Adam Thornstowe can ever compete again.
The damage to his shoulder was severe. The doctors are confident that with surgery and time, Adam Thornstowe can make an in-ring return. But really, it's time. Time is going to tell us.
And you've got to wonder what's going on in the head of Timothy Thatcher when his best friend, Sir Samurai, was treated the way he was a little while ago here on Twitter.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the APW Universal Heavyweight Championship. This match has a 60-minute time limit. Referee for this contest, APW Senior Official Sparky Ballard. Introducing first, the challenger from Maxwell Street in Chicago, Illinois. Weighing in at 251 pounds, he is a former 2-time NWA Heavyweight Champion and a former APW Worldwide Internet Champion, Colt Boom Boom Cabana! And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 16 stone. He is the master of the Thatcher Stretch and a former APW Worldwide Internet Champion. He is the current and defending APW Universal Heavyweight Champion, the British Messiah, Timothy Thatcher.
The 2-time APW Universal Heavyweight Champion, Timothy Thatcher, the British Messiah.
Look at this. I mean, we're ready to go. This is a championship match. This is the main event of Gym Wars. Colt Cabana is in the APW garage.
Not for the first time, as he is a former APW Worldwide Internet Champion. One-on-one, the main event. This thing could be a main event anywhere in the country.
Timothy Thatcher, one of the hidden diamonds in the rough that is professional wrestling out here in Northern California. The shining star in APW being the Universal Heavyweight Champion, of course. Colt Cabana, who has the bigger honor in this match?
You know, it's hard to say. I think that both men are bringing so much to the table. Anytime they step foot in a ring, that championship is so important. Each of these men have been really running towards each other to be able to have this one-on-one encounter.
And now here it is, Sparky Ballard checking for weapons, making sure everybody's on the up and up.
And of course, I think that both men are going to fight fair. I don't see either of these men being rule breakers. And Sparky Ballard throwing a few rules out there to each of them. Both men look so ready for this championship match here on Gym Wars, the main event this week. And Colt Cabana, the challenger, having some words with some of the crowd outside in the APW War Zone. We are almost underway. Gym Wars main event.
This is exactly what I was talking about. The Universal Heavyweight Championship is on the line, and Colt Cabana is going to pull shenanigans like this before the bell even rings?
He still can get serious at any time the bell rings.
I haven't even seen it yet.
There we go, stretching out, getting ready. A nice shake of the hands, both men, so much mutual respect.
And a cartwheel. What about a lockup? But a headlock, Colt, come on.
A little showy is the challenger. But sometimes people don't take him seriously, and that is a big mistake. Collar and elbow, locking up the challenger and the champion.
Just look at the height advantage that Timothy Thatcher holds over Colt Cabana.
And Cabana absolutely having the weight advantage. And perhaps the experience in the long run, a longer career. Of course, being known, at one point being mentioned on WWE Raw, the best friend of CM Punk, during the infamous pipe bomb CM Punk promo.
Of course, Colt Cabana, well known traveling all over the country, and I believe he's done Japan a few times as well, Colt Cabana. But Timothy Thatcher, though, he's well versed not only in the United States, but in the European style of wrestling as well. And how is Colt Cabana going to be able to fend off against a style that he's not used to wrestling?
Thatcher, who's also wrestled and trained with Robbie Brookside over in England. Look at that, nicely done by Colt Cabana, the challenger, and takes down the champion. Just locking up that arm with the legs, just scissored, and Thatcher trying to break the hold.
Thatcher knows how to relieve that pressure to make sure that the hold is not as effectual as it could be.
The shoulders down for a moment on Colt Cabana, the challenger. Thatcher having a hard time right now, trying to get his shoulders back up, as the upper body strength of Colt Cabana is so well-defined.
Oh, there we go.
Nice bridge by the champion. Colt Cabana pulling him back down, and Thatcher again with the bridge. That is a lot of neck training. That neck and back.
Look at that. His head is on Colt Cabana's hand.
Those knuckles of Colt Cabana, the challenger, being crushed under that hooligan's head from the APW Universal Heavyweight Champion. And both men eyeballing each other. Leg takedown, single leg takedown by the champion.
There we go, going straight for that arm.
The wrist lock applied right now. Cabana rolling out of it. Now, kicking the legs apart, and a kick, and down goes the champ.
I mean, what is this? This isn't wrestling. This is what I was talking about before. He's not taking the match seriously. He's not taking the championship seriously. And Thatcher's just allowing him to play these games.
Thatcher is out of his element right now with an opponent like Colt Cabana. Into a side headlock by the British Messiah, Timothy Thatcher. That unorthodox style of Colt Cabana has won him 2 NWA World Heavyweight Championships. Will it be enough to gain the Universal Heavyweight Championship tonight? Of course, it being universal because it's bigger than the world. And Colt Cabana now riding on top of the champion.
What is this?
He's got his arm tied up behind him. Thatcher in a bad position right now. Cabana using that upper body strength. Thatcher rolling up out of it.
Look at this. Colt Cabana's playing games, trying to ride him like a horse or something. And what is Thatcher doing?
Thatcher trying to show off now. Wrapping up the arm of Colt Cabana. Oh, up and over. Cabana covered by Timothy Thatcher. A 2 count only.
All right, now we got some wrestling happening here. A couple of exchanges of pinfalls. There we go. Taking it away again. Thank you, Colt Cabana.
Cabana trying to show his dominance by staying on top of the champion. Oh, and a reversal by Timothy Thatcher.
There we
the
go.
camel clutch.
Hold him in there. Tap out, Colt.
He's in a good position right now. Oh, but look at that as he sits out of it. And again, that is because of the upper body strength that he was able to do that right now. And now trying to fold him up. Turns him over. I thought he was going for an Indian deathlock.
Possibly going for a low release.
The challenger has the champion in an awkward position right now. But look at that neck strength. He employs some of the greatest stretching abilities in his routines, and that neck and back muscles are so well defined on the champion.
That's true. Not sure what Colt Cabana is trying to do here with Timothy Thatcher.
Well, ultimately hold the champion's shoulders down for 3.
Yes.
And back up to a vertical base. Both men with a test of strength, and now Thatcher. An attempt at a Northern Lights suplex. He could not get the larger Cabana over.
Cabana tried to flip Thatcher.
An easy attempt at a monkey flip, but Thatcher leveled himself out on top, was able to get a 2 count, and another count. Oh, the shoulders coming up on Colt Cabana right then. A body scissors right now by the challenger Colt Cabana. Thatcher back up into a mount position. Colt Cabana having a hard time keeping his shoulders off the mat. Thatcher is employing a great mat game and trying to stay on top of Cabana. The most gifted technical wrestler in APW today is having a hard time with this unorthodox style of Cabana.
Not able to keep Colt Cabana down. I'm having trouble calling this match.
Well, he was able to spin his way out of it in an attempt to get out of the mount position, but Thatcher stayed on top. I think he utilized leverage right now.
Thatcher and Colt Cabana's legs are intertwined. Cabana can't get out of Thatcher's grasp. He's just...
Well, see there, that momentum took him right over, and again, back into that lateral base. Again, the shoulders going down. Cabana's not in a good position right now. And Cabana stayed down for the 2 count several different times. And right back into a side headlock is the challenger. The APW Universal Heavyweight Championship on the line. Could this be one of those defining moments in the career of Colt Boom Boom Cabana?
Thatcher trying to find his way out of that headlock.
A side headlock, and he shoved it into the turnbuckles, and then those kicks peppered to the side of the head. Oh, just a face plant.
Thatcher throwing Cabana down with authority.
Going for the Thatcher stretch. He is trying to work that arm into position. Is Cabana tired out enough?
Doesn't look like it. It looks like Cabana just has still too much strength in that arm.
Look at that. Thatcher stepping on the hand of Colt Cabana, the challenger.
Maybe the games are over and this is time for Thatcher to get down to business.
Well, brass taxes, Thatcher is one of the most gifted athletes to ever step foot in an APW ring. And when it comes right down to it, he is all business.
Dropping that elbow onto the arm.
Sparky Ballard again right in position. We had a 2 count a moment ago. And now a head scissors by Colt Cabana. Oh, he could not get all of it. Cabana's shoulder blades. The moment that they touch, Sparky Ballard is right there to count him down. And now rolling back up, knowing that is not a good position to be in. You know that he is getting tired already. It's hard to hold the body of Timothy Thatcher up.
Absolutely, and there's still all that pressure still being applied to the arm of Colt Cabana, weakening it with every moment.
You're able to break the hold right now with that big right hand. And again, Colt Cabana just drives the boot right to the head of the champion.
There we go, coming down. Here comes the Thatcher stretch.
Again, trying to attempt the Thatcher stretch in mid-ring. But Colt Cabana turns it over into a cradle. Thatcher held on. And now an attempt once again at a head scissors by Cabana. But Thatcher just throws him off.
And Thatcher still hasn't let go of that arm, still weakening it every moment that passes.
Thatcher reminds me of a vicious pit bull. When he gets a hold of something, he does not let go. And Cabana back up to a base and using that butt bump to break the hold. Off the ropes. Here comes the challenger.
Headbutt. There we go.
The hooligan from London. Goes for it. He tried to break the arm. And Cabana just rolled right out of the way. Those big right hands from Colt Cabana, the challenger, finding their mark. Drop of the elbow a la Dusty Rhodes. Boom Boom is in control. Pulling in the APW faithful, here he comes!
Whoa, flying into that corner. But first,
Oh,
here comes
Thatcher driving the elbow into the challenger.
Another well-placed elbow to the forehead.
The challenger just cut him off, and a European uppercut and elbow from Cabana. It is back and forth action. Champion and challenger are pummeling it. Hey, Dylan!
That's Dylan Drake.
Dylan Drake, the golden boy, just came in here and clotheslined both Colt Cabana and Timothy Thatcher. This thing is getting thrown out.
Owners of APW senior official Sparky Ballard, this match ends in a no contest due to outside interference by Dylan Drake.
There you go. Dylan Drake knows exactly who he wants to wrestle for the Universal Heavyweight Championship.
Dylan Drake interjecting himself where he didn't belong. Getting involved in a fine main event here on Gym Wars. Dylan Drake. Okay, wait a second. Colt Cabana and Timothy Thatcher have their eyes locked on Dylan Drake right now. Drake getting his just desserts for getting himself involved in the main event.
It's a 2-on-1 assault. Did fans just give Colt Cabana?
Yes, they did. What is going on? Colt Cabana, it looks like Cabana and Timothy Thatcher are working together to handcuff Dylan Drake to the turnbuckles.
What? This is completely uncalled for. What are they going to do? Attack him some more? Now he can't even defend himself?
Well, Dylan Drake got involved. The match got thrown out of no contest.
The fans not even giving him the key.
He ruined the main event.
And this is what needs to happen. He needs to be handcuffed to the ring. What are they going to do to him? What?
I can't hear the conversation that's going on right now with Sparky Ballard. Okay, Sparky Ballard has restarted the match. One-on-one with Timothy Thatcher and Colt Cabana. The championship apparently still on the line after the match being restarted. A backslide. Thatcher's shoulders down. 2.
Another close call by Colt Cabana.
Cabana down. 2, 3. That's it. Timothy Thatcher wins. Timothy Thatcher wins.
And the winner by pinfall in 11 minutes and 58 seconds. And still APW Universal Heavyweight Champion, the British Messiah, Timothy Thatcher.
The British Messiah, Timothy Thatcher, retains the APW Universal Heavyweight Championship with Dylan Drake literally inches away, handcuffed, having to watch the match finish right before his very eyes.
Absolutely disgusting the way they treated Dylan Drake. He's a prisoner. He's a prisoner in that corner. He can't get anywhere.
Thatcher successfully defends the championship this week on Gym Wars over Colt Boom Boom Cabana. What a huge, momentous occasion for the British Messiah, the APW Universal Heavyweight Champion. Once again, showing why he stands atop the mountain that is APW, Matthew Theall.
Disrespecting Dylan Drake. Is anybody going to go rescue this man?
Well, we'll have to see if we can get some keys to those handcuffs as Dylan Drake is stuck at ringside.
Okay, Sparky Ballard's going to come let him go, right?
Oh, you heard the official word.
Good.
The official word. Dylan Drake got involved. The match got restarted afterwards, and Timothy Thatcher retains over Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
Yes, but it's only a matter of time before he has to defend that championship once again, and this time against that man right there, Dylan Drake.
Well, Dylan Drake will one day get an opportunity, but this week, Timothy Thatcher stands victorious here on APW Gym Wars. Still the APW Universal Heavyweight Champion. What an incredible broadcast we've had on Gym Wars this week. Matthew Theall, it's been one pleasure for you. It's been a pleasure for me. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time here on APW Gym Wars.